But today, like all these one-shot activities work at about like 70, maybe 80%, like let's say speculatively, effectiveness. But when you cascade them together, like, 80% times 80% by 80% is not 80%, right? It's like actually closer to like 40%.
Right.
And so until we get those numbers much higher, it's very important that we have someone sitting in there to make sure at the end of it, the model in all these scenarios has done the right thing.
Absolutely. Can normal people that doesn't know code at all, what are your thoughts about vibe coding if I want to program or write code or develop software without knowing code, just by relying on some AI agent? Do you think the humans still have responsibility, or is it something that vibe coders can embrace and just go and develop whatever they want without knowing a single line of code?
I think a good analogy to think about, and this actually is one that I've experienced firsthand, right? So look at computers. In the very beginning, you needed specialist people that could use computers and they could achieve certain outcomes. And then, we had the personal computer, so computers came home. And a really interesting example for me is like my mom had a personal computer at home. And when I moved to the UK, so my mom lives in Australia, you would think it's a personal computer and she would be fine. But, she would click the link on the website that she shouldn't click. She would, reply to the email that she shouldn't reply. And what you would see is this PC would just gradually erode. And so what happened was, like, every 6 months when I go back to Australia, I would have to like completely rebuild her computer and clean it up for her to go and use it again. And then at one point, I just bought my mom like an iPad, right?
You don't need this old computer.
I never had another tech support call again because the iPad provides such a containerized environment that it's very difficult to do something wrong.
Right.
Whether it's like through providing VPN services, through phishing prevention, and all these different aspects. And I think vibe coding is the same thing as well. Today we're in like that world of like that PC at home where like you can click anything and do anything and ask it to do many things, and there are very few controls around it. And where vibe coding will be successful is when we have like the iPad experience, where actually when you ask the model to build something for you, the model not only builds it, it tests it, it checks for security issues, and then it says, hey, I'm done now, I'm ready for the next iteration.